My name is Jenna and I'm a social media manager and an Instagram educator, and that means I am on the internet a lot. And let me tell you, I've seen some things. Now, if you are making these mistakes that I'm about to explain, please don't be too hard on yourself, because Instagram changes like on the daily. Something that helps you to grow your followers on Instagram in 2016 stopped working in 2017. Something that helped you grow your Instagram followers in 2018 doesn't work in 2021. And in fact, these things might actually be hurting you. So Instagram and Facebook want us to succeed, and they want your community, your followers, to be happy. So if something's going on that makes the followers unhappy, Instagram gets rid of it. They get wise to it and they get rid of it. The most popular thing I see people doing that I need you to please stop doing is follow, unfollow. So the way follow, unfollow works is you follow 100 people, and then a couple weeks later you unfollow them, and some will stay because they followed you back, and then others that didn't follow you back will be gone. Or sometimes you'll follow 100 people and you'll only unfollow the people who didn't follow you back. So this is a lot of work, and it's time consuming if you're doing it manually, and you're not actually growing your following with genuine people. You're just growing your following with people who just follow back, and that's not going to result in sales if you're a small business. And no matter who you are, Instagram is going to penalize you for that behavior. Instagram sees you when you're sleeping. It knows when you're awake. Maybe too far, but I went there. It sees everything that you're doing, so it knows about follow and follow. Even third-party apps that are meant to sort of read the health of an Instagram account, third-party apps can track your follow and follow activity, and they know if you've been participating in it. It's considered spammy. It's going to ruin your engagement rating. It's not a good tactic to use. Instead of that, try this. Follow and engage with 15 or so people. Actually look at their content. Actually comment on it. Try and create a relationship with those people instead of just fulfilling some follow and follow vacant sort of follower count that doesn't actually matter. The more relationships you have, the more success you're gonna have. Follow and follow folks aren't going to support your business. They aren't gonna engage with your posts. They aren't gonna buy from you. You're wasting your time if that's a tactic that you're using, plus you're hurting your account. Number 2, cold messaging. I don't know who told you this was a good idea. When was the last time someone cold messaged you and gave you a sales pitch in your messages and you were like, oh yeah, that is a good idea. I think I'm gonna buy that. I don't know who's responding to these, but they're not okay. When someone enters your sales funnel, so if this is your sales funnel, someone enters it, they're at the top on social media. So right up here, maybe they came to you because of a referral. That means they're a little bit further down the sales funnel, but ultimately these people that are just following you now, they're cold leads, which means they're not primed to buy whatever you're selling. So if you walked into a store on the street and the sales rep came over to you and said, please buy this. Did you know about this? You're gonna love this. You're like, oh, get away from me, get out of my space. This is weird, this is aggressive. Instead, what happens when you walk into a store? You walk into a store and the sales clerk said, hey, it's really nice to see you. Did you have a good day out there? Cool. Let me know if you need anything. There's a reason they don't just attack you with the sales pitch. It's off-putting and it doesn't result in a sale. It doesn't work. So don't do that on Instagram. Try this instead. Use messages to get to know your consumers. Use your direct messages to understand their problem that they have that maybe your business solves. Build up relationships so that those people want to send you referrals. Don't just try and cold pitch them, because it's not gonna get you anywhere. Follow back Facebook pods. You know when you're cruising Facebook and you find a group and the group says, hey, put your handle below because I want to get more people that are like you into my community and I want them to follow me. So put your handle below and then I'll follow you back. Again, it's not gonna work. These people aren't your ideal customer. They're just maybe competition, maybe random, maybe far away, and you have a local based business. It just doesn't work. These follow back things, they're not gonna stick around. They're not gonna engage with your content. Try this instead. share a post that you've made to one of these groups and say, hey guys, this is the type of content that I share on my Instagram. If you like this, follow me to see more like this. And hopefully that post that you shared is inspirational, educational, or entertaining, and they're gonna get a taste for what you offer, and they know that if they follow you, they're gonna see more of what you offer, which they already like, and then you're pushing someone down your sales funnel, as opposed to just having a bunch of randos fill your following, never engage with your content, ruin your engagement rating, and not make you any money. The fourth worst thing that you're doing to try and grow your Instagram account is using these monstrous hashtags with millions and millions and hundreds of millions of users who have already used those hashtags. So when you put your hashtag on a post, the goal is that your post gets categorized into either the top posts that use that hashtag or the most recent posts that use that hashtag. And then users who are surfing those hashtags will see the top or the most recent. So if millions of people are using it, the best you can hope for is to be on the most recent page for like a fraction of a second. Or you might be on the best page, but if you have hundreds of thousands of followers already, you're probably not watching this video, and you know that there's steep competition to be over on that best page, and the giant accounts are probably gonna beat out the little guys in that case. So try this instead. Use hashtags of varying sizes, but aim for a bunch that are relatively small, thousands, 100,000s even, but stay away from millions. The fifth worst thing that you can do to try and grow your Instagram account is to do mass actions of any kind. If you like 100 posts, if you follow 100 people, if you unfollow 100 people, if you direct message 100 people, if you do anything many times, you're at risk for Instagram putting a block on your account. That block could be 24 hours, that could be 7 days. I've had clients come to me and they've had a block on their account for 14 days. It happens, and it happens because you did too many things too quickly and the app perceived you as a spam account. If your account is brand new, the restrictions are even tighter on you. So if you've only launched your account within the last couple of months, you're not gonna wanna do more than like 30 actions in any one 24-hour period. Otherwise, you're gonna get a block on your account, you're gonna be frozen out of it or unable to post for X number of hours or days. And by the way, when you get those direct messages and they're saying, hey, we want to collab with you, DM our main account and we'll set up a collaboration. The reason they have to do that is because they have to have all these sub accounts off of their main account because they're sending so many direct messages that Instagram will flag them as spam. So they have to create all these little additional accounts and then they reach out from those and say, message our main one. Just like, you're getting next level messy there, trying to game the system in some way. So try this instead. Have an engagement strategy. In my program, Instagram Your Magic Marketing Machine, I tell my students the exact daily strategy that my team uses for the accounts that we run to grow their account every single day. You do a little bit each day, you don't get flagged, you have a nice diverse amount of engagements that you're doing, you draw people back to your page, you create relationships, and that converts your followers into customers by doing just a little bit of housekeeping every single day. I hope you guys enjoyed these tips, and if you were doing these things, don't beat yourself up. Again, the algorithm changes all the time, and something that used to work just simply doesn't work anymore. So now you know, you'll always know, you can move forward and do strong things to help strengthen your account and bring followers back to your page and welcome them in, and you can take actions that aren't going to harm you in the long run.